Reggae Interviews. Word Sound Power.
This is DJ 745 here at the Big Yard Studios with a rising star, i-nezi. He has been making huge strides in the music industry year on year. 2022 was a very successful year for i-nezi. Welcome to Reggae Interviews.
Blessings, give thanks. Thanks for having me, fam. We're out here.
We've been following your music now for quite a few years, so it's definitely a joy to sit down, reason with you and get to know a little bit more about i-nezi. That's what this interview is about.
Yes, really swear, man, really swear.
Now, we know that your journey started way back in 2004, almost 20 years ago. We're going to focus on that a bit later on, but what initially gave you that inspiration to pursue a career in music?
Alright, naturally, I think it's just from birth. I've always been singing, so it's like me just know say this me I go do, you know, and I'm doing it, you know what I mean? So 2004 is when it really started to get serious because, you know, I was in a band at that time and, you know, a little after that, but that's when I started to record my own songs, 2004, you know, and then I got involved in a band, you know, in high school and so on, so, you know what I mean? It's just a natural thing, man, you know? Just something I love doing, you know, and I just do it. Yeah.
And you do it very well as well, I have to say.
Yeah, give thanks.
Let's reflect a little bit on the past 12 months, because I feel that the past 12 months have been very, I think, influential in your music career. I mean, one of the singles that you released earlier this year was on Global Beats Studio on the Inezi rhythm juggling, this big single entitled Jungle.
Yeah, man, jungle have a vibes, you know. Our latest, you know, single, you know what I mean? Jungle are going good, you know, being played by, you know, a lot of a top radio station, you know. We give thanks for everybody who have played, and we just want to big up everybody that's playing i-nezi music right now. All DJs from around the world, you know what I mean? Big up. Yeah, man, i-nezi jungle. Good. It's produced by Global Beats Studios, you know what I mean? And I want of them crucial dub type of vibe there. You know what I mean? It's really crucial. Yeah, man, people if you just check it out, that's it.
Yeah. I mean, that rhythm itself it's got a very kind of like rootical kind of like vibration to it, and it's something that I think at times has been lacking in our music, but I think that is clear evidence that there is some really high quality roots music being made and also played. Yes man,
and we have to look forward to more too, you know, and we need more rhythms like that too. At the same time, talking about Inezi, the rhythm that jungle is on is called Inezi rhythm, right? And trust me, it have some nice artists on it, isn't it? Some good songs. So, yeah, man, the people them just listen out for that one from Global Beats. Inezi rhythm, you know what I mean? Featuring i-nezi jungle and a host of other artists.
Yeah. I mean, like, I think, you know, there's artists on there including people like Runkus, Cargo, Anthony B, Azza Lineage, Sizzler, the list goes on, so it's a really strong juggling.
Yeah man, strong vibe man. People are gonna love it still, you know. You know, and a lot of people miss that type of vibe there still, so you know what I mean, we have to keep it going. Right there.
Yeah. Give the viewers a little bit of an insight into the meaning behind your single on that juggling, Jungle.
Well, jungle go deep, you know what I mean, and it really a talk about the system and, you know, the type of struggle there, you know what I mean, and it's a bit different. What I like is when the listeners listen to i-nezi song and listen deep without me giving away everything, you know what I mean? Because sometimes we say things without even saying, so, yeah, you know what I'm saying? yeah. So, it deep still, you know what I mean, but it's one of them songs the way, you know, I talk about, you know, things that a lot of people going through, you know what I mean? So it's just everyday life for some people. Yeah. That's it, you know what I mean? Jungle. You know, picture living in a jungle, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, you touched on the name Global Beats Studio. Who are Global Beats Studio? Because I know that you've been doing quite a lot of work with Global Beats now for a good while, and they also released your EP last April, the Pain and Pleasure EP. But give the viewers a little bit of an insight into who are the team behind Global Beats Studio.
Oh yeah. Global Beat is Huey, you know what I mean? And Huey is also my manager, you know, also. So you know what I mean? Global Beat is really Huey, you know what I mean? And he might run out with some bad song.
Bad songs.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you might get into production like that, and you see me? I something where people them definitely have to look out for still, you see me? Just, you know, keep an ear out for Global Beats and Global Beat Productions, you know what I mean? Yeah.
How did you first connect with Huey and the rest of the Global Beats Studio team?
Oh yeah, we have Sophia. We can't forget Sophia, you know, you see me? We have new image promotion, you know, we peeps them. Me and Sophia link long time. Huey, I connected with Huey last year. Last year Huey linked me and said, "I-nezi, love your vibe, I love your sound. I could do some work now, Ray, and you know, let me know the settings and the reason a bit, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here we are. We're doing some work.
Some works.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're also the same team behind your EP, The Pain and Pleasure. That EP itself had kind of like a really diverse mix of rhythms and things. I mean, I'm thinking of like, you know, some of the songs on that EP, Refuse to Be You. To me, that kind of had a straight 90s vibes, right?
Yeah. Refuse to Be You, it depends on 90s rhythm. We call that 90s spirit, and they have various artists on it too. 90s spirit, me have a song on it named I Refuse to Be You. We have the visuals them out on YouTube and whatsoever, you know. It's out everywhere still. It's from the EP Pleasure and Pain from Global Beats. I Refuse to Be You. And the only song on the EP with a 90s vibe, a 90s style, a rhythm, dancehall vibe, you know what I mean? So, and the EP versatile, so you know what I mean?
Yeah,
man.
And also on that album, there's another big song that I know has been getting a lot of airplay, the song Fine Wine.
Fine Wine. Yeah, man, Fine Wine for the fine ladies, you know what I mean? Yeah. But it have a vibes. Fine Wine, I get a lot of love, you know. All the people love it still, you see me? No, for my brethren, they love it too still. You know, people ain't even expected to connect to that song and connect same way. That's what i-nezi music does. That's how, you know, it goes. So, now, Fine Wine have a vibes. It's a slow, sensual type of, you know what I mean? It's a love song.
Yes.
I know, so we need more of them songs them more while, because me burn fire, you know, you see me, and more time it's catchy, you see me, but, you know, we're balancing things.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I mean, to me, you know, the EP had quite a diverse set of rhythms and also lyrical and subject material. I mean, like, you know, when I sort of listen to a song like on Higher, I feel a connection to Africa.
Higher. Yeah, man, Higher have a different vibe, you know. That song is kind of an old i-nezi song, you know, but the song is kind of like a part of me, you know, just with everyday life and living, and you know what I mean, just heights, you know what I mean, but it also goes deep, you know, because Higher I talk about something and we are sure so we're higher than a lot of things, while, you know, we still talk about highs in the heights where you get from, you understand? So it balance. As we say in our songs, sometimes we say things without, you know, saying, I like when my listeners really listen. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah, man. But Higher is different. You know, it's from the EP, it also Pain and Pleasure. It depends on Afrobeat.
Yes.
Because from the EP, you know, we have an Afro mix. Yeah. So we have Higher and we have On It, and that same type of vibe. Yeah.
Which is why I'm saying that, you know, the actual EP has quite a diverse range of rhythms and things, which is kind of introducing you in terms of your versatility.
Yeah, man. The EP, it shows a different vibe, you know. A lot of people, you know, enough people don't know me yet, enough people are going to know me in other ways, you know, but just like people kind of get different angles, different sides, you know, can view me from, you know. That's it, really and truly. So, me not really do like one type of music, but my heartbeat is actually reggae, like, you know what I mean, naturally.
Yes.
You know, but I'm into music, so me connect with all type of genres and me do all type of music, you know what I mean? So, that's it. So, me hearing kind of different, so, you know, we just work with it. Yeah.
But I think what you're saying is that, you know, when it comes down to it, your heart is in the roots, but there's nothing wrong in a ballad, a love song, an Afrobeat.
Yes, go according to the feeling and the vibe, man.
Yes.
You see me? Because sometimes you have different people where, you know, but I like hearing a different way too. So you do some things for them too, you know, because we're here to, you know, also connect with the people, them, you know, and so that's it.
What's the reception been like towards the EP? Because it's, you know, coming up to almost a year now since the EP was released. And, you know, what sort of messages are you getting in from your fans, people that are listening to i-nezi across the world?
The EP, a lot of people love the EP. Everybody have them own like a favorite, you know what I mean? Some people like Scatter Me Now, you know what I mean? And the ladies, them different, you know. But as an artist, when you put out certain type of song, you kind of learn some things too, you know, as in how people listen music, you know, and you know, type of things that people kind of, you know, drawn to and so forth. So there's a fan base for each of
song.
So that's it. So we get a good feedback from all over.
Okay.
Yeah, man, as far as I can think. Yeah, man.
Is there a particular part of the world where you kind of feel as though, do you know what, I've got a really strong following of people that are supporting me from this certain part of the world?
Oh yeah, Africa mostly, and UK, you know, Europe.
Okay.
Yeah, really, that's it. Europe, you know, Africa, really. That's it. Me American fan, I think me have a good American fan base. I just, you know, honestly, I do music. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I don't go so deep as into, you know what I mean? But I know the reception is great.
It's great.
You know what I mean? I'm not always connected, but musically I am connected.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, you know, me write, me in the studio. Rhythm in my ears constantly, you know. So when me get online now, me just, you know, talk to my peeps. More and big up all of my followers, all my fans. You know what I mean? Everybody who support i-nezi and I share with music same way, and everybody who new on board and just come on and same way, because we can see the changes.
Yes.
We can see, you know, more people are, you know what I mean? I follow the things, so we see the changes, you know. We do it naturally too, and like we force it or nothing, because more I'm to be myself and people know me and accept me for me, you know, as, you know, instead of me I go put on a persona and say, because you know enough artists, you know, hey, the drama and the acting or whatsoever, you know, you go with the business whatsoever, but when you know, when you be yourself, I think it's way much easier than if you always have to go paint some pictures, you know, show people say, oh, I'm this, and then later on you still have to go be yourself, so, you know what I mean?
No drama.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
I saw we try to keep it as real as possible. Like, yeah, man.
Your songwriting, are you responsible for writing all of your songs?
Most, say all, but me have two good teacher.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, from back then, you know, me get me little training and, you know, me develop my own style in writing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But when me ready, soon too, me soon go link a teacher them, and we have to have some different set of things. You know what I mean? So me have some songs when me not release it from two of my teachers anyway. You know what I mean? So
yes.
In time. Because me work with writers too, but me not, and everybody writing me can really connect with certain we are, you know. So it's tricky, because I write. Me have my own style of writing, you know, and enough people like me writing. Me never really see myself as such a good writer, but them pass me, so hey, you know. It's a carry on.
What's the name of the teachers that you're referring to?
Oh, all right. Me have a brother named Sian. That's Sian Taylor. My cousin said C.E.O.
Okay.
You know, and we have Ansel Brown said C.E.O. who's a poet. Okay. You know, yeah. So, you know, we have writers. So, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Now, your earlier part of your musical journey, like we said, started out in, before 2004, but 2004 I think was the point, Rising Stars, the band H5. Let's talk about H5.
H5, we come from far now. H5 are from the school days. We connect with the H5. First, we started out as a different name, doing something else. Then we transformed into H5. Because we used to do gospel a cappella music, and then, you know, we just transform, you know, we're mixing soul in it. We do everything a cappella, you know, until eventually just, you know, start change over, you know, turn it into a band where, you know, roots and, you know what I mean? And then, you know, in the background, me still do my solo thing and so forth, so.
Right,
you know, eventually we start. But the group H5, you know, we go on good, we go Rising Stars, you know, we come up to the top 5 whatsoever, so, You know, we're alright. It's a nice band, you see me? So I learn harmonies right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I learn harmonies. And most of me singing because we have sleepless nights, man. Yeah, man, we rehearse from night till crew in the morning time, man. Yeah, man, like, that's how we used to do it. I left school and then me go bag walk, and by me reach bag walk, a crazy rehearsal more time right through. You know, bridging them off a morning time, get up earlier. By them done rehearsal work time. You know what I mean? Then me have to head out to school. And then, you know, sometimes I go to school out tired like, whoa, but we make it work.
Yes.
You know? And here I am today, all because of the whole you know, the vocal thing there. So and like we get no professional voice training or nothing, how we that do we thing and you see me?
Yes, yes.
My thing different.
Yes.
Because of the way me come up, the way me learn, you know. And me learn from some good teachers, because most of the guys them are old, you them and them are good singers. From long time, they sing at church and them sitting there, so, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the one thing that, you know, still sticks in your mind now in terms of a real lesson that you learned during your time being part of H5, going through the whole process of the Digicel Rising Stars?
Me learn say it in a band, well, unity is important, right? But you cannot think for everyone, you know what I mean? Like, everybody has their own mind, so, you know, it's tough. I mean, understand why a whole lot of band break up after a while and whatsoever, you know what I mean? Due to my own personal experiences. But I think the best part of my training coming up still was with the group, you know what I mean? And me have some of the best memories, plus the most shows I may ever do are with the group, with the band.
Right, okay.
Anyway, so, you know, we get Sting, we do the, you know, the what they call Heineken Star Time, I was the Stars Are Us, you know, them elder show there, and we get you know what I mean? We gain some experience to go, we do up a place. You know, me used to do hotel singing and them sitting there too, so, you know. I mean, it's a long journey, you know, one show can't really speak of, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Of i-nezi thing, you know what I mean?
And you're also part of a band that I think evolved from H5, the Conscious Band, and you were involved in the Magnum Kings and Queens with Asaph Powell.
Yes, when the group transformed from H5 to Conscious, we go Magnum Kings and Queens, you know what I mean? And then Asaph come on board and say, all right, we are going to take care of thing and do the management and so forth, so, you know. Him get him bred on board and, you know, start. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them start a label name Sub 10 and them start do something, we voice couple song with them and thing. I love the group, couple of the guys are from Theme here in his surrounding, yes, so, you know.
So this is singles like Trod It.
We do Trod It and we do a song named Guana Safa. I think I mostly, I don't remember if it's Japan or China or them place, most of that song they, you know, they promote. And we have Tell It Like It Is and a couple others where, you know, did the release. Yeah. So we gain some experience from that, you know. I first signed up my voice with Stephen. Genius did produce.
Yes.
Yeah, that song. Yeah, man. But it's a nice journey. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I mean, as we say, we learn enough from the group. We learn to sing. I know we band singer still, but we learn more. We learn harmonies. We learn, you know, a lot of things, man. Yeah, man. Discipline. Certain discipline, you know, we learn to control it, and you know.
And then in the more recent years, you've been working now as a solo artist that goes by the name of i-nezi. Now, where does the name come from?
i-nezi. Well, it represents the balance still, you know what I mean? Like, you know, more time we easy. It's like a weather. You see me, I always say this still. Just like the weather, more time you see change, you know, you see change sudden. And sometimes I'm like that naturally, like my mood to just the same, you know. Even with music, I saw me feel music, you know what I mean? So it's really i-nezi, you know, I know easy, you see me? So, you know.
I was thinking that, you know, there must be like kind of a little bit of a play on
it's a play
I'm Not Easy.
Same way, you know. Yeah, so. You know, I really that's where it come from. And it's from way back. You know, I mean, same way. Taylor, you know, as me say, my cousin way. In the early days, that's when I started I learn writing. You see me? Because they were better writers, so, you know, I started to pick up certain things and I say, okay, hey, until me started, you know, get my own style of writing.
Yeah. It seems like you've been very open and receptive to the teachings that people have given to you along the journey.
A whole heap of people go back along the journey and learn a whole heap of valuable lessons from, you know. You see me? Enough people. And we just carry all of them lessons and everything we do, you see me? Yeah, man. Enough people come through on the journey we do, and, you know, strengthen and support the thing, and, you know. Yeah, man.
Let's talk about some of those early singles now. Straight away, of course, New Vision 1 Records.
Straight away. I met New Vision 1 so a couple years ago. This bridging from the name Robert Burchell from Chicago. He's a Chicago-based label.
Yes.
Right. You see him start a label and, you know, link up and say i-nezi. So we say, alright. Me I do some work with him. We start straight away. You see me? We link up Sherwin, get the musician them ready, we voice it down a big yard. You see me? And we have a bad song.
Yes.
You see me?
Yeah.
And that's it. Straight away out there. Good while now we have it to promote it same way. People love it, it always a grow. You know what I mean? We're not gonna say the biggest promotion always there behind all of we song them, you know, coming up still, you know, but we release we songs them and we make sure them out there for people to have them. So you know.
Even the songs that you did with Teflon, Zinc Fence, Roots and Culture, No Love, they're the two singles that stick in my mind.
Yeah, No Love, Roots and Culture, yeah man, them two songs, they're two nice songs. You see me? Suku mix, No Love, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, that real, you know, sound there. Yeah, man, I suck find that, man. Yeah, man, Teflon, you know, Teflon different with them beats, you know. You see me, if I say Crucial Loves, you have to say Zinc Fence, Teflon.
Yes.
You see me? Yeah. Man, the thing no normal, so. Me do some work with Teflon. I have a couple songs where I voice with Teflon still. You know, we release, Roots and Culture, and we release No Love. No Love on SoundCloud.
Yes.
We never really officially released No Love, but you know, on SoundCloud. Yeah, but Roots and Culture now, one of the crowd favorites.
Yeah.
One of the early songs to kind of propel me, make a lot of people recognize. You know. Yeah.
And then we also have Addis Records over in Europe.
Addis come right after that.
African Proverbs, Rise, Sorry For.
Yeah, man. Addis come right after Teflon. After the work with Teflon, me and Addis start do some work. And we just, trust me and Addis have a different type of chemistry where music is concerned, you know. So, the type of beats that Addis send me hear different things. You know what I mean? So, with Addis now, me and Addis decides, them time independent. Me not the management and so forth. Because most of my career, you know, I just, you know, independent vibe, you know what I mean? So, when Addis come on board and say, i-nezi, love your vibe, you know, we do some work, send me some rhythm, and we start vibe. You see me? In no time, we have a couple songs, we have, what's it called? Sorry For. Right? And we have Rise. And we have, what again we have with Addis? African Proverbs, one of my biggest songs that right now, if not my biggest song right now, you know what I mean? So we have those songs. We have some more coming. We have a song for release with Addis soon, you know.
So it seems like the connection there is strong, that you're going to continue to put out more works with Addis as well.
Yes man. Yeah man, this collab with Addis, it a go shot, man. It a go normal, I swear. Yeah man, it not go normal. No joke. Everything I'm drop with Addis from this time on.
Hit.
Alright.
Yeah.
I know not gonna be normal things. Yeah man, we have some more songs to drop too. I mean actually I work on an album with Addis still, you know.
Okay.
So we have some songs. You see me? We have some songs.
Watch this space.
Yeah.
So 2023 now, are we looking towards releasing an album this year?
Possibly. I'm in the process of you know, creating an album, right? So anytime now. You know what I mean? Yeah. Cause we not just want, we have enough songs released, we can compile and drop something, but we are gonna just release some different type of vibes, isn't it? Yeah. So I work on it.
Any collabs in the making that you can share with the viewers today?
We have something we have something coming up still. We're not to let out nothing yet, but look out.
Look out. Look out.
Look out.
Yes. Because there was actually a collab that you did. I think it was probably within the last 12 months with Kush.
Yes.
The blazing rhythm.
Yeah, order. We have order with Kush, you know what I mean? Them things that we soft. Yeah, man. No, man. Setting people up that song, them, man.
Yeah.
You see me? Order have a different vibes, different level, you see me? Yeah, and it have it fans too. All of i-nezi song, them have, you know, a different set of people. Yeah, man. So order is released on the Blaze Rhythm featuring various artists also with Kush music group. Yeah.
Well, it sounds like there's quite a lot of things in the pipeline, so we're definitely going to continue to look out for more music from i-nezi, continue to support, play the music, and spread the message.
Right, yeah.
What message do you have to all the people that are listening today and that have been following your journey so far?
Just continue following, and you know what I mean, just go and grow with the same way, you know, and thanks for the strength, man. You see me? And all the best to everyone, man. Just, keep it really, stay positive and go and feed the energy your mates with clean energy. You see me?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah, and we have to give a big shout out to New Image Promotions, Global Beats Studio, and also to Phillip Gadd over in the UK that have all been part of the team.
Yeah, man, big up the whole team, man. Phillip Gadd, big up the whole UK family, New Image Promo, Global Beats, you know what I mean? Whole family, man. Big up with Japanese fams, you see me? Big up everybody across the world, Gambian fams, you see me? Everybody, man. Yeah, man. UK, US, you know a thing go.
i-nezi, pleasure talking to you today. We give thanks for the reasoning today, and we're going to look out for more music 2023 and beyond. Enough respect.
Yes, sir. Respect, man. Give thanks, man. Thanks for having me. And big up the whole family, you see me? Yeah, man. Word, sound, power. Right there, sir. Straight.
Give thanks.
Reggae Interviews. Word, sound, power.